Good afternoon and welcome to Pickett, Wisconsin on the 15th of September 2025. We had a blast of fall for a week and now we're back into summer. And of course, since I always do the opposite, I've got long sleeves on when it's 80 degrees outside. Go figure. On the stand today in this beautiful day, I've got a pattern engine, the OS Max 61 VF rear exhaust with a tuned pipe pattern engine that I was working on for a customer. Now it just so happens that this customer just happened to win the advanced class in pattern this year. So that's all I'm going to say about that. This is his engine, first time I've run it. It's got fresh new bearings in it. It should be ready to go. He sent this pipe that ran with this engine years ago apparently, so it should be pretty well ready to go as far as being tuned, because I have no knowledge of how to tune it, and this is such a tight fit I couldn't even move it if I wanted to. So the parameters for today's run are, I've got an 11.8 prop. Now he had specified either an 11.7 or an 11.9. I had an 11.8, so I'm going in between. I've got an OS A3 glow plug and a small tank of some 80/20 FAI fuel. Now I've got other nitro fuel that I can run, but this is all I've got that's FAI, so I'm hoping that I can get this thing set up and tuned fairly quickly without running out of fuel. But I don't anticipate much of a tuning issue with this at all. It should just run perfectly. So with that said, let's just do it. Mark. Okay, so let's see how this takes a prime. Primes well. I've got the high-speed needle set to 2 full turns from open, or 2 full turns open. Make a slight adjustment here. Okay. Okay, so that engine is phenomenal and it runs wonderfully. Big surprise, it's an OS engine. Now, the one thing that did have me a little bit confused is that I don't have much, if any, experience with tuned pipe engines. I was under the impression that I would hear a higher pitch exhaust note, but maybe that's just something I was ignorant about. However, the thing has good transition, and I think it has good top end for this particular prop. I don't know. I'll have to have my customer respond and let me know. Now, I only used about half of this tank of FAI fuel. What I might do is let this thing cool down and just for the heck of it, just swap plugs and put an OS number 8 in there and see if that changes anything at all. Even though I'm still using the same FAI fuel, I'll just change that. Now, you may see that I was over here kind of pulling on the throttle arm. That's because this carb has one of those little arms on it with a ball. Well, I don't have a ball link the right size to actually fit on that right, so I've just got the clevis kind of grabbing the arm. So it's not super ideal, and it just doesn't seem like it was really getting fully closed like against the throttle stop screw like it should without me doing this, because I wanted to see what the low speed idle was like. So that's why you'd see me doing this type of thing with that. So I'm gonna let this cool, swap plugs, and run some more fuel through this. Mark. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes. We've got a pretty decent breeze here. It's not cold by any means. It's still pretty warm, but I did swap to an OS 8 plug to see if anything is different. Okay, so that was a little quick run with the number 8 prop, or number 8 plug. I think maybe I saw a little bit of a difference in peak RPM. I just didn't want to sit here and tweak this thing out too much. It's a used engine, but that's not mine, and it's supposed to be going in a pattern plane, so I think this was a good solid run for this engine. It shows that it runs really well. I'm pretty sure that, I'm not entirely sure, I'm not up on competition flying, but I'm fairly sure that pattern competitions use FAI fuel and not nitro because they need to keep as many things the same as possible. So I'm pretty sure that they're running FAI fuel. That's why I ran FAI fuel for this run. So I hope you enjoyed watching, hope you enjoyed seeing me actually run a tuned pipe. Let me know, did it sound right? Did it look good? I don't know. I got 2 cameras going today, so anyway, enjoy your rest of your day.